So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Community Healers. And what we have are today's switchwords. And the presenter today is Aanchal. You've seen Aanchal here before, uh, giving some wonderful talks. And today she's going to talk about switchwords. And I would suggest that if you have any questions, buzz in, ask whenever you want. Aanchal is a very good host, very tolerant one also. And a very knowledgeable person. She'll answer all your questions. And in case you miss out on any questions, do get back to us on Community Healers on Facebook, and we'll answer all your questions. Over to you, Aanchal.
Yeah, before that, I would ask everybody to actually carry a pen or a notebook because I will be sharing a few switch words pertaining to our daily lives and something that can be used by everybody. So if you already don't have a notepad, then I would suggest just quickly grab one for 2 minutes. I'll just wait for another 1 or 2 minutes.
Sure. I will note it where I note everything else.
And please send me because I am not at home, so I cannot grab the notebook and the pen. I'm somewhere public place.
You are on Community Healers?
Yes, I have joined the group.
Oh, great. Then you can interact with Aanchal. She'll make sure you get everything out there. And Navrit, yes, we do record the sessions and the recording is on and it would be posted on the Community Healers YouTube channel. Not only this, but most of the previous recordings you'll find on that channel. Yes, Aanchal, all yours.
Okay, let's start. First of all, a warm welcome to everyone to this session on switchwords. I believe there was a discussion a few days back when everybody was quite intrigued by what switchwords are and how to interact, how to make them work for us. So that was the moment when me and Sid, we decided that let's do a session on this particular topic because it was something that was quite a popular one at that time. So let's see how many people actually come and attend the session today. In this session, what I will be covering is the history of switchwords, what exactly switchwords are, how they work, how to use them daily in our lives. I will also be sharing some important switchwords pertaining to our daily lives. And then we'll also be touching upon energy circles. So before we start, let's try to understand the structure of consciousness, as we say, the different types of our mind, as Saket and we were discussing last week also when we met. Okay, what is the conscious mind? What is the subconscious mind? Unconscious mind kya hai? So as you can see in this particular image, it's a typical example that everybody gives, that of the iceberg when you want to differentiate between the conscious and the subconscious mind. As you can see, only 10% of our mind is the analytical mind. It is the conscious mind. It is known as the thinking mind, because yahi wo hamara brain ka part hai which actually gets down to thinking. What is the input? The input that the conscious mind receives is from that of our senses. Senses se jo bhi information aati hai, it processes it, it does acts accordingly, and then most of the information gets stored into the subconscious mind. And right below, just below the awareness that of this conscious mind lies our subconscious mind. It is, it constitutes about more than 88% of our mind, and that is what makes our belief systems, our habits. It is where most of our long-term memory is stored. This is the place where dreams come from. And that is the seed from where the collective consciousness is accessed by the subconscious mind. And that is also the seed. Is a disturbance. Just a second. Somebody is on. Yeah. So that is the place where the subconscious also accesses our unconscious mind. इसको मैं कैसे समझाती हूँ? Let's see, conscious mind is us. We are the person, the conscious person who's working every day, day in and day out, taking the information from our senses, doing our actions, making our belief systems. Subconscious mind kya hai? It is just like our laptop. It is like our computer. It is the one in which all our beliefs, all our habits, all our memories, all our instincts, they are stored in a particular manner. So if, for example, if you want to work in a particular way, you are a human being, you will work in the capacity of a human being, right? At the 10% ability. What if you make use of a computer? What happens then? जो एक letter आप एक हाथ से 10 मिनट में लिख रहे हैं, 100 letters can be made and typed from the help of the computer. That is why it becomes very important for us to access our subconscious mind. The moment the subconscious mind is accessed by the conscious mind and they meet together, the chances of success and our ability to master things and achieve more in our lives becomes much better. एक और example यहाँ पे मैं देना चाहूंगी, that is of the factory workers. So our mind is like a factory. एक worker is the conscious worker who wants to work very hard, who says ki I am successful, I want to do this today. But the 9 workers in the factory, what are they doing? They're just lying down idly. वो कह रहे हैं कि अरे भाई हमको क्या करना है, हमको काम नहीं करना है. So you are working, if you're working at the ability of your conscious mind, you are working with the capacity of one factory worker. तो हमें अपने सबकॉन्शियस माइंड को ऐसे उसको अलाइन करना है with our conscious mind that we are able to achieve all that we desire, right? So I always say, I had read it somewhere and it stayed with me, and I share it with everybody, that the power of the man is in the power of his mind, and the power of the mind is in the power of the subconscious mind, and the power of the subconscious mind lies in the power of the subconscious beliefs. यही वो beliefs हैं जो कि programmed है हमारे कंप्यूटर के अंदर. These are the systems, the softwares that are there in our laptops, in our subconscious minds. अगर हमें suppose we as a child, it's said that under 6 years का जो बच्चा होता है, whatever beliefs are given to him, he starts believing that. What if you say to a child who's under 6 years, or even to a child who's growing up, in his growing years, that you are stupid, you are stupid, you are stupid, you can't do this. उसके subconscious का belief क्या हो जाएगा? That he is stupid, he cannot succeed. And as he grows up, whenever he wants to succeed in life, he wants to take part in sports, he wants to excel in his studies, those subconscious beliefs will keep coming up, and they will be in contradiction to his conscious beliefs. So that is why we need to give more power to our subconscious beliefs. And mind you, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, because you see, it is a programming that has not only happened in this lifetime, but it is something that we have carried for previous so many lifetimes. They are embedded in our unconscious. These are those beliefs of which we are not even aware. There are many modalities, as me and Saket were discussing. There are many modalities. The same can be tackled via hypnosis. The anchors, as we were talking about, they can also be tackled by entering our previous lifetimes, by having access to our previous lifetimes. In this lifetime, if you want to do it in a simpler manner, we have affirmations. I am wealthy, I am rich, I am capable. So affirmations, they work in a fantastic manner, but sometimes these affirmations also tend to fail. Why is that so? Because affirmation क्या है, आपकी conscious mind को समझ आ रही है. Conscious mind को आप बोल रहे हैं that I am rich. But जो आपके 9 workers बैठे हैं subconscious mind में, what are they saying? They are saying, haha, I'm not rich. What are you saying? What has happened? There is a difference. आपका difference of opinion हो गया between the workers of the factory. That, one is saying that I'm rich, the other 9 is saying I'm not rich. What will you do? You will listen to the 9 and you'll sit. है ना? So इसलिए it's always affirmations में another thing that I would like to add here is that affirmations conscious mind को bypass करके they are not able to reach the subconscious mind. That is why sometimes, some way affirmations tend to fail. अब how do switch words work? I'll tell you. Switch words are very powerful vibrational words. What are they doing? They are connecting us directly. They're making us enter into the subconscious mind and bypassing the conscious mind. Conscious mind को जो affirmations आप दे रहे थे, those affirmations that were being given to the conscious mind, और वो समझ रहा था what is this nonsense. अब क्या हो रहा है? You are bypassing the conscious mind. You are directly accessing your subconscious mind. Since these words, they work through the sound and the feel. The sound and the feel of these words creates a vibration. And since the universe is based on vibration, it is an energy system. Ye vibration is directly speaking to the subconscious mind. They are not literal. They just slip under the conscious mind. जो उसका carpet है, carpet के नीचे से निकल जाते हैं. So the conscious mind, which is the questioning mind, it can't question. It will not understand. It will not say anything. वो flow को रोकेगा ही नहीं, and you are able to directly access your subconscious mind, right? And it is said that the more a switch word is repeated, the more powerful it becomes. So there are certain switch words which have been used by humanity, by the collective consciousness. It is there. These switch words are available in the collective consciousness for everybody. So if you want to use these switch words, you need to access it in the correct manner. So this is how I was telling you that the switch words work. This is the science behind it. And a little bit of history before, abhi tak anybody has a question, so please, I would like to take it up. So I take it there's no question, I'll move on. So Sigmund Freud, who was the famous Austrian founder of psychoanalysis, he was the first one to observe them. He has mentioned the switch words in his book, The Psychopathy of Everyday Life. उसमें उन्होंने बोला how certain words like love and peace can have an impact on us. That was the first time that the concept of switch words came into the limelight. However, Sigmund did not do much research on it, and वो वहीं पे it tend to stop. Then came James T. Mangan. He was the one who introduced switch words to the world. He wrote a book and he published it under the name of The Secret of Perfect Living. And that was the book in which a lot many switch words were shared with everybody. So that was the only work that was done by James. So Shunyam Narav was the one who actually wrote the famous book Switchwords, Easily Give to You Whatever You Want in Life. This was the book that was shared by me in a PDF format on the Community Healers group last month, I believe, with everybody. So this is an impactful book. This is readily available with me. And if anybody wants, you can directly send me a message on Community Healers and I will provide a copy to you. This is a beautiful book because isme, the words with their beautiful meanings in their entirety are given in the every page. Individual page is given to each and every word. So it's a beautiful book. Now, Shunyam was the one, after he started working with people, he realized that he needs to work with them on a different level. And that was the time when he started his Yahoo page. This Yahoo page was on Switchwords, on which there was, it's a community actually. It was a community of people. Kat Miller was also a part of that community, and people were starting to use them. But unfortunately, at the age of 56, Shunyam passed away in 2008. So Yahoo page was then not taken over by the family. And that was the time when Kat came into picture. So Kat took over the Shunyam Switchwords group. She continued to use it on the Yahoo platform till the Yahoo platform was available. Then as Yahoo moved on, they migrated to the FB group. Currently, they are on Facebook and they are running a group under the name of Switchwords. They also have the website, blueiris.org, and every day new words are being added to it. There are certain universal switch words which are given by James and Shunyam, and every day by muscle testing, by testing with people and everybody around them, Kat and her team are propagating new and new switch words and giving it to us. I'm also a part of that group, and that I also undertook my course from these people only. So how to use the switch words? It's very simple. 3-step process hai. First, just set your intention. Be very clear about what you want. For example, you're looking for money. You're looking for avenues to make more money. You're looking for money flow. So you're very clear about what you want. Now is the time to, at the second level, flip the switch. You are going to select the switch word that you want to use. For example, there are many words I'll be sharing later on in the slides also. Many words that are used to attract money in our lives. Count is there. There are a lot of words for abundance also. So once you selected count, you will be starting and flipping on the switch. अब उसको use कैसे करना? I'll be telling in the later slides. You may want to say them, chant them, think about them, write about them on paper or on body. That is up to you. Whichever mode suits you and whatever resonates with you. Just flip the switch on, and then last and most important, get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Let the switch word work. Don't let your negative self-beliefs, your negative beliefs कि ये तो नहीं होगा, this will not work, ऐसे थोड़ी words work करते हैं, this is not going to work with me. इसको रोकेंगे हम. We will just stop this. How we'll stop this? We'll get out of the way, we'll connect to something positive. We will like to maybe take a walk, play some music, do some gardening, play with the children, basically be in a very positive energy space. Once we are in a positive energy space, तो क्या हो रहा है? That we are allowing the switch word to work its way. That is the best way the manifestation happens, right? How to use switch words? Switch words can be chanted. Just chant them. Mentally, you want to chant them. You want to speak them out loudly. It's up to you. There is no limit to any number of repetitions. You may chant them for 28 times, 45 times, 108 times. It's up to you. You may keep chanting it throughout the day. At any time, no frequency, no number of times, nothing. So please don't make any rules about it. Yes, some people like to chant for 28 times, because I'll tell you the logic behind it. जैसे together switch word है, ठीक है? Together switch word को अगर हम 28 times chant करते हैं, तो it takes about 17 seconds. That's something I've personally tried. And 17 seconds is the time it is said that takes to manifest a thought. तो उस साइंस के हिसाब से लोगों ने उसको 28 times chant करना शुरू कर दिया. And when you chant it for 108 times, it comes to 67 seconds. And 67 seconds is the final manifestation that was told by Abraham and Esther Hicks in their book Ask and It Is Given. So I tried it with together. So I tried it for 28 seconds also and 108 seconds also. So that was the science that I found in that. So you may want to try it. You may want to chant it 28 times in the morning, again in the afternoon, in the evening, or at night, or just do it as you like. Go with the flow. Don't bind yourself to anything. The switch words can be written on paper or notebook. Some people like to write. लोगों को scribe करना अच्छा लगता है, लोगों को लिखना अच्छा लगता है. They take a notebook and they will keep on writing the switch word. Again, there are no limits to it. That can be done at any time, in any number of manner, in any number of repetitions. So another important thing that I would like to tell here is writing on the body. Okay? You may want to write the switch word on an area that you want to be affected. जैसे कुछ पेन के switch words हैं, कुछ numbers होते हैं. Numbers are not a part of this session today. I'll maybe take them up next time. So जो switch words होते हैं, they can be directly written on the tummy. For example, if you're looking for losing weight, cut you're using. So you may want to write that switch word on your tummy. Or for example, there is some pain in an area and you want to use the healing switch word. You can use healing fern. You can write it on the area on which the pain is there. Or if you don't want to write it on the area on which you're feeling the pain, you can write on the left part of the body. Left hand, left arm, left leg, anywhere in the body, left side of the body. Left side kyun hai? Because left side is the receiving side. And if you don't want to actually write with pen on your body, you have certain qualms about it, you can just, जैसे मैंने image में दिखाया यहाँ पे, you can write it on the sticker and you can paste that sticker on the body. That can also be done. So, yes, another way of using switchwords is charging water. So you take a glass bottle or a steel bottle. Take a glass and steel, they are the preferred materials when you're using switchwords with the bottles and glasses. So you just the way, I don't know whether you can see it or not, you can write the switchword on the bottle with the marker. So it stays on for some time. It stays on for there. Uske andar aap pani dalenge, you put water, pour water in it, keep it there for some time. The water gets charged with the vibration of the switchword. And then you can start taking that charged water, right? This is an image I have put of steel tumbler for children and another glass bottle. You can again take a sticker, you can take a printout, and then you can paste it on the bottle like this. Yeah. And the last method by which the switchwords can be used is by writing in an energy circle. That's an EC. And I will take them up at the last of the session. So we're leaving it right now here. Any questions by anybody, please, of using the switchwords? Questions are welcome.
Aanchal,
Ji.
you said write over an area you're intending to affect.
Yeah.
Can we do the air writing?
Yes, you can do that also. Yes, I forgot to mention. Thanks for reminding. You can write in the area half an inch or an inch above the body also. You can just write it above that area because वो आपके aura में आ गया. That way also the switchwords can have an impact. So you can write it there. Yeah.
And like if it's a big switchword, like does it have to be on the left side, or we can just write it in any manner, in any way? Like if there are the 3-4 words, phrase, switch phrase or something like that. So does it have to, like, especially like you said, the tummy? So can we just write it around, सामने ऊपर नीचे कुछ भी करके, कि any specific way of duality, specific way of following it?
No. See, Kat and her team are very clear about not blocking ourselves with any kind of modality, because जब हम उसमें फंस जाते हैं, then we are again, caught up. हम सही में कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, हम सही कर रहे हैं कि नहीं, why and what are we doing it? You may want to write it on the right side of your body. You may want to write anywhere, wherever you want. पर वो preferred area होता है for a faster impact, maybe, that is why it is said. So you may write as you are comfortable. लेफ्ट साइड को रिसीविंग साइड कहा जाता है, इससे लेफ्ट की प्रेफरेंस है, बट अदरवाइज ऐसा कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है.
ओके, थैंक यू.
Yeah, Aanchal, I have a question.
जी.
Which is more better way of practicing switchwords? Like if we want to attract money, so should we chant only count, or should we it should be group of words like together, count, or divine, something like that?
Okay. So a group of words, switchwords, is known as a switch phrase. And coming to switch phrases also, I'll share a few switch phrases with you people for making money that I've made myself. I will share that. So इसमें क्या होता है that whatever resonates with you, whatever, see, personally for me, chanting has always worked wonders. मुझे ऐसा लगता है that once I'm sitting in a positive space, जब हम meditate कर रहे होते हैं, या whenever we are in a peaceful state of mind, and whenever I'm chanting these switchwords, they tend to have a faster impact. That's my personal choice. Some people like to write on the body and forget, क्योंकि chant ही नहीं करना है ना, because आपने वो लिख दिया and the work is being done. ECs are also a marvelous way of using switchwords, because उसमें आपने EC के अंदर लिख दिया, it is there in your space. I'll come to ECs later, तो उसमें आपको clear हो जाएगा. And रहेगी बात switch phrase की. Yes, I'm coming to switch phrases also for money also, divine, count, together, whatever the words are there. I'll just share with you people. Anyone else?
And for weight loss too, please. I think that's the most needed one in today's time.
I'll share that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyone else?
Aanchal, this is sorry to interrupt you. This is Shruti here.
Right.
I want to talk about my daughter. She's a 17-year-old girl and under extreme stress, and because of which she's lost her periods. So
Hmm.
probably maybe you can give me a switch word which I can just chant for her, you know, to relax her mind and
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Maybe after the session, just if you're in community healers, you will
Yeah,
find
I'm
me on
there.
community healers. Just DM me. We will personally
Okay.
get in touch, and I'll do a perfect switch phrase for her.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No worries. So anyone else? Shall I move on? Okay. Chalo. So that's some ways in which switch words can be used. Blue color is preferred color क्योंकि वो neutral होता है, but otherwise again don't fixate yourself with colors. Colors की अपनी vibration और अपनी frequency होती है, the ways they work. But let's just, as of now, focus on writing. Blue is preferred, but you may want to write with any color that you want. They are always written in caps. That's a very, very important point. Switch words को differentiate करने के लिए from normal words, it is they are written in all caps. जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे reach लिखा है, they have to be written in all caps. And switch phrases, as we were discussing just now, switch phrases और switch pairs. Switch pair क्या हो गया? Crystal guide जैसे मैंने नीचे लिखा है, दो switch words को pair कर दिया, switch pair बन गया. Switch phrases like a few of these switch words, they can be in a string, they can be strung together with a hyphen and ending with a full stop. For example, keep divine umbrella guard up. This is the switch phrase which is for protection, for guarding. तो इसमें आप पूरे का पूरा switch word अगर अपनी body पे लिख रहे हैं तो with in caps with these strings full stop at the end. That is the best way to write them anywhere, even in your notebook or on your body. And but if you're chanting, तो फिर तो बात ही खत्म है. Chanting में तो कुछ है ही नहीं, right? Now there are three types of switch words. Universal switch words, as the name is clear by itself, these are the words that will work for more than 95% of the people. ये universal है. These are now in the collective consciousness.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, I guess there's Aanchal, there was a slight lag from your side.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Where was I? Universal switch words?
Yes, universal switch words.
हाँ जी. So these are the words that will flip switches in most of the people. Cancel मैं बता रही थी. Cancel is a switch word to get rid of negative emotions, thoughts and beliefs. जैसे आप negativity की बात कर रहे थे, for anyone who is experiencing negativity, आपको negative thoughts आते हैं, आपके emotions negative रहते हैं throughout the day, please write cancel or start chanting cancel. It works beautifully. Again, curve is another universal switch word. Whenever you want to create something, आप presentation बना रहे हैं, your children, they are making some science project, they are working on something that a beautiful drawing that they want to make, curve chant करें, it will be a marvelous result. It will show a marvelous result, curve. So these are universal switch words. Then there are open switch words. The percentage of open switch words varies from 50% to 94% of the people. जैसे genius है. It might not be a universal switch word, but it works in 90% of the people. Immunity है. Immunity is again a protection from diseases. This is the switch word that is used for protection from diseases. तो ये भी एक open switch word है. It may not work with everybody because it's not a universal switch word. अब हमें पता कैसे चलता है कि कितने % लोगों के ऊपर work कर रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है? So it's a study that Cat and Blue Iris team, they keep on doing with people, with everybody. And there's also the muscle testing technique. I am not going to share it right now here. So उसमें with the help of muscle testing, people are able to understand कि उनके लिए कौन सा switch word work कर रहा है, कौन सा नहीं. And then there's obviously a lot of research that is being done by them. After the open switch words, then there are personal switch words. अब ये आपके personal होगा. जो मेरा personal होगा वो मेरा होगा, because that's a particular switch word which will take you back in time, or it will trigger a particular memory. For example, I was talking to Saket the other day that someone who Bruce Lee एक ऐसा switch word है, whenever you are exercising and you chant Bruce Lee, तो आपको वो Bruce Lee वाली power feel होने लग जाती है. But somebody who's not aware of who Bruce Lee is, for them probably a hero's name Ajay Devgan can work. So for example, they may want to chant Ajay Devgan or Salman Khan, and then they will be able to lift those weights. So personal switch words आप खुद बना सकते हैं. Anything that triggers some, for example, rose hai. Rose is not a switch word, but it can be a personal switch word for you. Rose will bring back memories of love. It will bring emotions of nice fragrances, of nice gardens, of love. So it can be a positive personal switch word for you. You may want to try and use any. That's up to you. Any questions abhi tak? Chalo, let's move on. So yes, some important switch words I want to share with you people. आप लोग wait कर रहे हैं. So together is the master switch word. This is one switch word on which James T. Mangan and Shunyam have laid a lot of emphasis, and I personally have also found it to work beautifully. जो हम बात कर रहे थे, working together of our conscious and our subconscious mind together works beautifully. When you want to work, when you want to deliver results, just try together and you will see how your subconscious mind and your conscious mind will align. Again, the together word can be a beautiful amalgamation of your child, adult, and parent wala thing, masculine and feminine energies, spirit, intelligence, heart, and body. So together is a master switch word. You must try and use it. This is the one switch word on which a lot of focus is being given by everybody, right? Money, I'll share a few switch words with you on money. If you want to note, you may please note. So the first switch word for making money is count. What do you think of when you think count? You want to count things, right? You want to count ways, you want to count something. So money is something, जब हम money के बारे में सोचते हैं तो उसे count करना चाहते हैं, है ना? अब यहाँ पे coins है, we want to count them. So count is a switch word which is very, very beneficial in making money. It's a universal switch word and it has personally worked very well for me. So I can vouch for that. Another one is add. Add is basically adding on or increasing the percentage of what you already have. Agar aapke beliefs hain that you are having certain money, a certain amount of money which is less and you want to add more to it, add count, add money. You may want to use this switch pair, add count. Plethora is a word that Kat loves to use. Plethora means overflowing, more than expected, joyful abundance. So plethora is another beautiful word when it comes to financial abundance. The next one is speed. Speed is about bringing about good fortune, bringing about abundance, joyful abundance rather. It's not a universal switch word. It's an open switch word, but again, it has worked very well for people. Another universal switch word for abundance is find. F-I-N-D, find. Find is all about finding and building your own fortune. Find is for creating your fortune. Clouds. Clouds को देख के हमें क्या लगता है? अचानक से हम बैठे हुए हैं, suddenly there's a lot of sunlight and sunshine and suddenly clouds come. So miraculous formation of an event. Abundance, again abundance, because clouds bring rain, they bring abundance. So clouds is another switch word for abundance that can be used. Windfall, sudden abundance, sudden increase, unexpected income. You know, you're not expecting income to come from any source. Windfall, you need quick money, say windfall, and money will come to you. Bonus. Bonus is again an unexpected abundance. जब आपको बोनस आता है, it is over and above your income, right? आपकी सैलरी है, you have a particular salary. लेकिन जब आपको बोनस आता है तो आपको बहुत खुशी मिलती है. So bonus chant करने से क्या होगा? That you are gaining unexpected abundance into your lives. And last switch word for money, which I would want to share with you people, is bucket. Bucket means putting things together, overflowing with ideas, putting things together, overflowing again with abundance. That is a bucket. 2 or 3 switch phrases I have made for you people. Add, count, find with speed. If you want to write, add, count, find with speed. What does this mean? Build your fortune, because find is about fortune. Add on to it. Find ways of making money and have a joyful abundance. This is a beautiful one. You can try and use it. Another one is find ink. Ink is adding permanency. Ink means ink का color नहीं छूटता है. Ink is permanent, right? कहीं पे भी ink गिर जाएगी, it is permanent. Find is your building of a fortune. So you are building a fortune and adding permanency to it, having a permanent fortune. This is another beautiful switch pair. Last one, together, divine count. Together is the master switch word. Divine means, increasing your personal ability of making things work. So become single-minded. Make your conscious and the subconscious minds work for you. They will work for you. They will increase your personal ability of making money. Together, divine count. Shall I move on? Yeah, आप लिख रहे हैं? Okay. Next is expelling off negative thoughts, moving out of negative spaces and situations. Lately, this is something of a concern. For the past few years, it has actually increased. The negativity has increased in a lot of people. तो उसके लिए सबसे पहला switch word जो मैं पहले आपको बता रही थी is cancel. Cancel is eliminating of negative or unwanted conditions. If you have a debt, so it will help you in discreating that debt. It will help you in eliminating any unwanted thought or emotion or situation that is troubling you. So cancel works beautifully. कोई worry है उसको dispel करने के लिए, कोई poverty जैसी आपको feeling आ रही है उसको eliminate करने के लिए, whatever thoughts you have of lack, cancel. Whatever thoughts you have of people troubling you, you're not happy with them, cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Just spread, just use the cancel button. Yeah, somebody wants to add something? Okay. Next is up. Up क्या होता है? Up हो गया in high spirits. You want to be in high spirits. You don't want to be in that low vibration that is troubling you. आप बिल्कुल अपने आप को एकदम high spirited feel करना चाहते हैं. Use up. And it will also work in dispelling of your inferiority complex. If there's any inferiority complex that you're carrying, if you are feeling in low spirits, please use up. Sage. Now, sage is used to dispel negative energies. If you think that there are some entities that need to be dispelled, you want to dispel evil, you want to dispel negative energies that are there in a space, please write down sage. You may want to write sage on the doors also of your house, the front door or the back door, or even in your office space or your home space. Please write sage. Sage is a wonderful switch word. It's a universal switch word, and it is very helpful in eliminating of negative entities and negative energies. Next is joy. Ab joy is obviously joy. Joy means joyful. Give and receive joy. Increase your bliss. Increase your happiness. Be joyful. Joy, joy, joy. Right? Praise. Now, praise कब करते हैं हम किसी को? जब हम किसी को criticize नहीं करते. जब हम उसको criticize नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम उसको we like that person, we want to say good things about that person. तो अगर आपको किसी के लिए negative emotion या negative feeling आ रही है, तो start using praise for that person, and you will stop being critical of that person. You may want to use praise for yourself, for your self-limiting doubts that you have, for all the inferiority complexes that you're carrying. Please use praise, and you will see that it will work beautifully. You will feel more beautiful. Praise. Purge. Purge is again dismissing or expelling, just moving something out. Purge, cancel works beautifully. It's a switch pair. I will share it with you. Purge again works beautifully with cancel. Heart. Be joyful. Connect with your soul. Center in your heart. Center in the joy. That is what heart is all about. Clear is also a universal switch word, which is for dispelling of your angers and your resentments. Clear is specifically used for anger and resentments. So if you're carrying any anger towards anybody, there's a resentment towards anybody, there is a negative emotion of hurt that somebody has made against you, तो आप उस केस में clear को use कर सकते हैं. You can also use pivot. अब pivot क्या है? Pivot means changing the direction, changing थोड़ा सा उसका angle change करना. Pivot से use करने से क्या होगा? You will change your view. If you are thinking in a particular manner about something, using pivot, you will be able to change your own point of view. You may want to use pivot on others as well. If you want to make them understand what you're saying, then use pivot. You can do a proxy chanting for others also, na? So you can use pivot for others by taking their names. Hopefully they will be able to understand your point of view, क्योंकि इसमें angle change हो गया. किस चीज का? Of your thoughts and of your views, right? Delete, again another beautiful word. Delete means getting rid of any unwanted emotion, permanently deleting it out of your space. And rejoice means jealousy के ऊपर काम कर रहा है. Rejoice means just stop being jealous. If you are being jealous of somebody, use the word rejoice and you will stop being jealous. Praise with joy. Praise with joy आप use कर सकते हैं. Praise with joy means stop being critical, be joyful, be happy. Stop the criticism of self or stop the criticism of others. Purge, cancel, delete, dismiss all the negativity that you are carrying. Cancel, clear, delete, eliminate negativity, dispel anger, and completely get rid of it. Delete it permanently out of the system. That is what cancel, clear, delete does. Right. Anything anybody wants to ask? So that before I move forward? Okay, sure.
One sec.
Yeah.
How do you use it for others?
This is a concept of proxy chanting.
Okay.
Okay, so since see our subconscious and we are tapping into the collective consciousness also when we are tapping our unconscious, we are tapping into the collective consciousness. So we can do a proxy chanting also on others' behalf by intending that the chanting is for them, or by specifically saying that I'm doing the chanting for that person.
Okay.
And even energy circles are also made with the person's name. That I'll tell you when I come to the energy circles.
Thanks.
Yeah. Protection and wellness. If you want to feel protected, you want to feel healthy, you want to feel well, use the word be. Be in the moment, be as you are, just be. Have good form, dispel the loneliness, dispel negativity, not be affected by any ridicule or by any negative energy. Be in your own self. Be. Whenever you are meditating, you may want to use this word be. Another word that is switch word that is used for protection and wellness is immunity. Immunity means protecting yourself from any accident or from any harm, from any illness. It is about maintaining our wellness. So immunity is a beautiful switch word in regards to protection and wellness. Guard. Guard can be what? Guard can be protection of body, spirit, property, mind, yourself, people around you. So what we do is whenever we step out every day, every morning when we step out, we say immunity guard up. Just, जैसे कहते हैं ना, raise your guard. So guard works like that. Just raise your guard before you step out of your house. Immunity guard up, divine guard up, however you may want to use it. जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे नीचे लिखा है, keep divine guard up. This can be chanted when you step out of your house, right? Choose. Now choose is about empowering yourself and releasing old pains. Old physical and mental pains that have bothered you for some time now. You may want to use choose if you want to get rid of those pains. Keep is how do you keep things? Why do you keep things? You keep things because they are cherished for you. You like them. You want to be with, you cherish your children. You cherish your old memories from your college time or from your parents. You want to cherish them. So you keep them. So keeping means feeling cherished, feeling safe, cherished in body and mind. So keep is that. Avalon. So Avalon is a beautiful switch word when it comes to timeless wellness. You're allowing nature to pave the way for maintaining your wellness. So that is Avalon. Choose immunity ever be. It's very clear. Keep divine guard up. Ink Avalon. Ink Avalon means permanently maintain peaceful, abundant living. Permanently. So that is Ink Avalon. So there are a few more switch words. I don't know, Saket, does time permit or should I move to energy circles? Saket, I don't know where he is. Chalo, I'll just share these quickly with you. Care is if you want to memorize anything. बच्चों के लिए बहुत useful है. आजकल exams चल रहे हैं. My children, both of them use care whenever they sit to study. They use care because it's become a lifestyle for us now. Care से आप याद रख सकते हैं. It helps you in memorizing. And reach is again a beautiful switch word. Whenever they're sitting for exams, they will write reach. You want to reach for the answer. You want to reach for the solution. This is all there in your subconscious. It is all there in our collective consciousness. You want to reach for it. Just say reach. Crystal reach works wonderfully if you've lost certain objects. घर में misplaced हो जाती हैं keys. They have many success stories with reach actually. आपकी कुछ keys गुम हो गई, you're not finding a ring or something, just say crystal reach and either the thing will come in front of you or you will find an inspiration or a thought in your mind कि हाँ, I have to find it there. तो आप वहाँ पहुँच जाएंगे. Crystal is clarifying of things. When you want certain aspects of life on which you need clarity, there's a question that is bothering you. तो आप रात को सोने से पहले crystal लिख सकते हैं. I always advise people who are facing a tough question, please write crystal guide and sleep on it. In the morning when they get up, they have a very clear answer to their problem. Yes या no है, पता नहीं चल रहा है कौन से रास्ते पे जाना है. Crystal works beautifully. Curve, as I was telling you earlier, it was about carving of beauty, making everything beautiful. Whenever you want to work beautifully, you want to create objects, you want to create your presentations, use curve. So dazzle is what? Dazzle is something that is shining. You have to show your brilliance. So you have a presentation you want to in your office and you want to shine in front of everybody. Use dazzle. Dazzle will give you astonishing results. Dazzle is that word. अब whole क्या है? होल का मतलब देखो, होल का मतलब ऐसे क्या होता है, कोई कहेगा होल में क्या खास है, बट होल, wherever there is a hole you see, a hole will attract water. कहीं पे भी आप एक होल देखेंगे, what will happen is कहीं पे पानी इकट्ठा हो गया, कोई भी चीज इकट्ठी होगी, it will go inside the hole. So what is hole doing? Hole is attracting. So if you want to become attractive, use hole. So hole is for becoming attractive, for becoming appealing. It is basically used for that. Shebang, you have to talk. There's a talk that you need to take. You have a family conversation. You want to be the center of attraction. You want people to take notice of you. You will use the word shebang. People will stop whatever they are doing. They will listen to you and you will be able to create an impact. That is what shebang does. Divine, Again, as I was telling, work miracles have increase your personal ability to work miracles in your life. That is divine. Divine order. You want to clean something, house cleaning ka time aa gaya hai. Your winter wear is being packed, summer wear is coming out. Aajkal jaise ho raha hai everywhere here in North India. You have an organizing to you have some cleaning to do, you want to pack for a trip, please use divine order. It's a universal word. Aap isko dekhenge that all the things will flow beautifully. You are stepping out of your house, 10 things you want to accomplish, and then you come, before you come back, use divine orders. You will be able to accomplish all those things in time and as you wanted them to be. That's how divine order works. Now means now. Don't procrastinate, do it now. If you want to, you've been procrastinating, you're just delaying things, you don't want to do them up, just you're being lazy, use the word now. Do is again for eliminating procrastination. Do now. So do now. Do now will work as a switch pair. Similarly, go to be is another switch phrase that is used, if you want to end procrastination and you want to act and you want to be in action right now. Go to be is also used that ways. Another one is off. Off is for going off to sleep. You're having a sleepless night. You don't know what to do. Just chant off. 10-15 बार off chant करेंगे सो जाएंगे. Off works like that. It is also used to quit any unwanted habit that you have. If you want to get rid of a habit that is bothering you, you can use the word off. Same as lavender. Lavender kya karta hai kaam? Whenever you light the lavender scented candles, they have a very peaceful, calming effect on you. Lavender is supposed to be that kind of a fragrance. So if you want to let go of anxiety, you want to have a peaceful sleep, you want to relax into sleep, please use lavender. And we use off lavender as a switch pair. Off lavender, off lavender. Even my children use that. When they're not getting sleep, they'll chant off lavender, and they'll go off to sleep. It is also useful for calming babies if they are not sleeping. Giggle. Giggle kya hota hai? You are enjoying what you're doing. अब आप बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, you're doing a task which you don't want to do, you're not, you don't want to. Bluff is about. Am I audible now?
Yes, you are.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Giggle if you can go over giggle one. I think you froze.
We missed out the giggle part.
Acha. So giggle is all about enjoying, है ना? Enjoying whatever task that you have at hand. You want to finish off a task which is bothering you for some time now, you don't want to do it. एक project complete करने वाला पड़ा है पर आपकी हिम्मत नहीं पड़ रही उसको खत्म करने की, use giggle. Giggle will help you in that. Bluff is bluff करना किसी को. Bluff करना उस तरह से नहीं, it will not work negatively. Please understand, rituals will never work negatively for anybody. Bluff is bluffing yourself, bluffing your own emotions. आपको अंदर negativity, nervousness आ रही है. You are feeling nervous about something. So you will be able to dispel your fear. You will be bluffing your fear and you will get into top gear. So bluff is for that. Sorry, what was the message? I'll just check. Previous slide, Seema, you wanted which slide? Which the slide on protection?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So you want me to repeat these words or you want to note down?
Just note down.
Okay, please note down. Yeah, I'll wait.
Fine, thanks.
Now, I don't know. I have an unstable connection, I believe, today. What happened?
We can hear you.
Okay, done. So as I was saying, there are hundreds of universal and open switchwords available. There are thousands and thousands of other switchwords available. They are available. A lot of people are using them, but I find the the Blue Iris ones, the website that is being handled by Kat Miller and her team to be most authentic. You may want to, the information is available for free on their website. I will share the details of the website and the details of their FB group also at the end. And there are umpty number of details available there. बहुत सारी list है, आप आराम से देखिए. Any of you in the group, if you want to share, if you want to have an access to a lot more switchwords than this one, the list that I'm sharing today, please get in touch with me personally. I'll be glad to help. Right? And in fact, before taking this session, I personally took permission from Kat and her team, because I wanted, I did not want, because they personally take workshops. They have their 7-day workshops and other workshops for switchwords. So I wanted ke unse pooch ke, then only I should share this information with everybody. So Kat and the team, they were like, hey, this is something you're paying it forward. So please go on and take this session. So this is all information from Blue Iris, right? So switchwords ka ho gaya. So as I was telling you, there's the last method of using switchwords is using them in energy circles. Energy circles kya hai? Energy circle, basically they are unbroken circles, or any image rather, unbroken circles in which the switchwords or the healing numbers or the frequencies, as I was telling, there are divine healing codes, there are healing numbers, a lot of them which are outside the scope of this session today. But the switchwords, everything, they can be put into the particular energy circle. अब ध्यान से सुनने वाली बात क्या है यहाँ पे, that as soon as, see, switchword को आप कहीं पे लिखेंगे ना, otherwise if you write the switchword on paper, जब तक आपने उसको लिखा, it is drawing the essence to you. However, if you want the switchword to keep working for you, you do not want to write it on your body. Just write it in an energy circle and broadcast it. जैसे ही आप कोई भी आपका switch phrase है, जैसे यहाँ पे I have written keep divine guard up. The moment you write the switch phrase or the switch word inside the energy circle, you are broadcasting it to that particular space, place, or the person जिसके लिए भी वो intended है. For example, this particular EC, this particular energy circle is up on my wall. It is there in my office. All the people who are sitting in my office, who are in that particular energy space onto which this particular energy circle is broadcasting, all the people will be impacted by it. It will help all those people who are in that energy field, right? So, what is to be kept in mind? It has to be fully enclosed. There should be no breaks in the line. It has to be fully enclosed. It can be any shape. They make heart-shaped ECs also. They make oblong, oval, round. So it can be done as long as it is unbroken. And the text should not break the EC perimeter. So जैसे आप लिख रहे हैं, so you will not go beyond the perimeter of the energy circle, because उससे क्या होगा, वो energy break होगी. तो जो वो energy का circle उसने उस word की frequency के साथ create किया था, you are just crossing it. That doesn't work then. It should be not more than 3 switch phrases. This is one switch phrase. Keep divine guard up, full stop. I forgot to put a full stop here. This is one switch phrase.
Aanchal, one question.
Yeah.
When we are making an energy circle, so does that mean that we first make the shape and then we write whatever we have to write in it?
Either way.
Okay.
Either way.
Because
doesn't matter.
Okay, so we can first write and then draw also, because then, like you said, it will not cross the perimeter.
Then
we'll be able to manage the perimeter better.
बिल्कुल, आप उसको लिख लीजिए. You may want to write whatever you want to the entire content, है ना, and then just enclose it. That will work wonderfully.
Thank you.
Yeah. So no more than 3 switch phrases in a single EC. because फिर वो over complicate हो जाता है, वो overburden हो जाता है, it doesn't know what to do. So instead of overburdening the energy circle by writing multiple switch phrases, it's advisable to keep the limit up to 3, right? And please discard it if you feel that the EC, you've taken a printout, है ना? Either you've taken a printout or you have drawn it on a paper and you realized कि अब वो crumple हो गया है या कहीं से tear हो गया है या उसको हमने fold कर दिया है. So the moment any of these things happen, the energy circle will stop functioning. So it has to be neat and not crumpled. That is something that needs to be taken care of, right? अब इस EC के साथ हम क्या क्या कर सकते हैं? We can either place it and it will broadcast in that particular space. You may want to keep it upward facing, or you may want to keep it on the wall. You may want to paste it on the wall. It will broadcast. You can also charge water, as I was telling you. जैसे हमने यहाँ पे switch words लिखे on this bottle, we can also keep this bottle on the energy circle printout that we've taken, or the paper that we have. We can use it in that manner also, right? And another way that we can use it is by keeping it under our mattress or our pillow. उस टाइम पे क्या होगा? It will be working when we are sleeping. It will be in our energy field when we are sleeping. So that is another way in which the energy circle can work, right? अब ये तो हो गया normal, yeah. Anybody?
There are many people who laminate it to keep it safe.
Yeah, it's always better to do that. You may want to laminate them also. And you can also keep them on your mobile screens. You may keep them as a screensaver. As long as the screen this is on, it is broadcasting to you. And you can also do a 3-finger charging. You can take the middle 3 fingers of your left hand and you can just place it on the printout or the paper, whatever you've made, or you can also place it on the screen of your mobile. That is another method of using the energy circle. Now we come to personalized energy circles. A personalized energy circles kya hai? You want the energy circle to 24/7 broadcast to you. Otherwise, if you're not personalizing the EC, what happens is, till the time you are in that room, it is active for you. Till the time you're drinking that charged water that you've charged from the EC, it is working for you. Till the time you're in the energy field of your mattress, it's working for you. However, a personalized energy circle, what it will do, it will broadcast for you whatever energy is there in the EC 24/7. Personalized kaise karna, I'll tell you. Just write the name of the person, whatever is your legal name. It's better that you use the birth name. For example, as ladies before marriage, whatever name we have, it's preferred that we use that name. And we write our date of birth. Now there's a particular format in which the date of birth needs to be written. So if you see, it is YYYY DD So year ke baad date hai, fir month hai. That is the format in which you may want to write your date of birth. Date of birth और नाम लिखने से उसको पता चल जाएगा, okay, this is the particular person of which to whom the broadcast needs to be made. You may want to actually, this is the way I have just written. For example, if somebody is born on 7th of Feb 1950, this is the way the date of birth will be written. 1950, 2nd Feb, what was it? DDM.
2nd month, 7th date.
Yeah. So that is how it works, right? So you may want to personalize the ECs for the entire families also.
Just a second, you said DDMM, right? Not MMDD.
So it is YY.
So it will be 2nd of July, है ना?
हाँ, अब ये YYY हो गया year.
Yeah, got it.
है ना? फिर हो गया DD, फिर हो गया MM. Right? So it becomes 2nd of July, right? So you may want to personalize the particular EC for 3 people, for more than 3 people. जितने भी नाम उस EC के अंदर आ जाएं, you can do that also. For example, the COVID ECs were issued by the Blue Iris team. What we all did, वो COVID EC का printout लिया, we took a little larger printout, सारी family का नाम with date of birth, we put in that single EC, and that one is still broadcasting. So that is the way, but उसमें क्या होगा? Then that will be a personal EC for each and every family member. क्योंकि 3 से ज्यादा पर्सनल इसीज आप नहीं यूज कर सकते. यू कांट हैव मोर देन 3 पर्सनल एनर्जी सर्कल्स फॉर 1 पर्सन. तो अब ये तीनों का एक एक हो गया. जैक स्मिथ, रीटा स्मिथ, जिया स्मिथ, सब तीनों का एक एक हो गया. अब रीटा के 2 और हो सकते हैं, जिया के 2 और हो सकते हैं, जैक के 2 और हो सकते हैं, नॉट मोर देन दैट. अब इसकी ब्यूटी क्या है, दैट इवन इफ द पर्सन इज इन द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका एंड द ईसी इज सॉरी. सो सी, अगर हम मैट्रेस की या पिलो की बात करते हैं रेणु जी, तो एज लॉन्ग एज वी आर स्लीपिंग it will work because it will be in our energy field, but otherwise it will not work. It will only work when it is unobstructed. There doesn't have to be any obstruction before the EC. जैसे हम सोचते हैं कि we don't want other people to see, तो हम अलमीरा के अंदर लगाने की सोचते हैं, you know, but that will not work. It will not work then because वो अलमीरा बंद हो जाएगी and it will stop working. So it has to be unobstructed, the broadcast. So pillow के नीचे, yes, it can be kept, but it will work only when you're sleeping, because that is the time when it will be in your energy field, right? So personal EC में क्या है? Personal EC में it will broadcast to anybody from anywhere in the world, right? And it will count as a separate EC for each person. बाकी इसके एनर्जी सर्कल की सारी चीजें यूज होंगी, बस इसमें यही डिफरेंस है that we are writing the name and date of birth. Any questions on personal ECs or ECs if anyone has? It can be. It can be anywhere, doesn't matter. So it can be, if you are sitting like this, it can be on the back of your wall. You don't have to be facing it. It is just broadcasting its energy in the entire room. So all the occupants of that room will be in the energy field of that energy circle. So that doesn't matter. हाँ, वो unobstructed होना चाहिए. मतलब if you are keeping it on a shelf and आप उसके आगे books रख रहे हैं, तो वो work नहीं करता. Then it will be obstructed, right? हाँ, अगर आप photo frame देखते हैं, if you want to use, there's another way of using personalized EC circle. It's just by using the photographs. You have a photo frame, a family photo आपकी उसके अंदर लगी हुई है. You just remove it, take the family photo, and then keep the EC behind the family photograph. It will be broadcasting to the members of the family because it works with photographs also. That is another way they can be used.
Aanchal, you said to put in the date of birth. So if we are doing a EC, like for example, the one that you've shown here on the screen, so under the each person's name, we put the date of birth?
Hanji.
Okay. Right. And the photo method that you're saying, so once we have the photograph in the front, the EC in the back, तो उसके पीछे कुछ ना लगाएं फिर, like to if it's a photograph to put the backboard, उसका back support जो
नहीं, उसको वो तो चाहिए ही होगा ना, उसके बिना तो वो फोटो फ्रेम बंद नहीं होगा ना आपका.
हाँ, तो फिर वो एक साइड से obstruct हो जाएगा ना. Then written वाला कहाँ रखेंगे? Written वाला should be.
देखो, आप obstruction की बात करो, if you are placing the EC on the wall also, तब भी तो पीछे से तो बंद ही हो गया ना.
वो सामने से तो broadcast कर रहा है ना.
पर अब सामने से वो फोटोग्राफ के ऊपर ब्रॉडकास्ट कर रहा है.
हाँ, तो
फोटोग्राफ के साथ वर्क करेगा.
जो रिटर्न वाला है, रिटर्न वाला मटेरियल फोटोग्राफ के बैक पे होना चाहिए.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल.
पिक्चर इज फेसिंग द फ्रंट, उसके पीछे रिटर्न मटेरियल एंड उसके पीछे देन वी पुट द व्हाटएवर द सपोर्ट दैट इज नीडेड फॉर द फ्रेम.
दैट विल वर्क. या दैट वर्क्स. इसको आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. आपने प्रिंट आउट ले लिया इस ईसी का, ठीक है, यू केप्ट इट ऑन द टेबल. हाँ जी. आपके पास तीनों की 2-3 सबके फैमिली मेंबर्स की वो है पासपोर्ट साइज फोटोग्राफ. हाँ जी, हाँ जी. प्लेस कर दिया टेबल के ऊपर, उसको उसके ऊपर रख दी. जब तक वो फोटोग्राफ उसके ऊपर पड़ी, वो उसको चार्ज कर रहा है,
ब्रॉडकास्ट कर रहा है. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
Any color particular for EC? Yes, there are colors have a lot of meaning, you know, they have different meanings, but let's keep it simpler. अगर आप हाथ से draw, can you see from inside the personal diary? Just a second, I'll come back to this. So अगर आप उसको colors का इतना मत सोचिए, because blue is a neutral color. Paper से draw कीजिए, just write it with blue pen, draw a circle around it. Don't overcomplicate it. There are umpteen number of.
It just has to be a plain paper, not a lined paper.
हाँ, it has to be a plain paper, right? Thanks, Anu. It has to be a plain paper. आप उसका simply उसको complicate मत करो. Plain paper पे उसको draw करो. उसके अंदर जो भी आपके intentions हैं उनको लिखो, switchwords को लिखो, and just start using them. Another question.
So, switchwords, do you have like a dictionary or something like for switchwords?
Come again, I'm not getting you.
Switchwords. You said, no, you can write some switchwords. So how do we come to know about the switchwords?
I'm not understanding your question. I think your voice is breaking for me.
Is it okay now?
Hanji.
I asked you कि switch words के लिए आपने कहा कोई भी switch word लिख सकते हो, तो switch word लिखने के लिए, right? You need to know the dictionary. I mean, how the switch words work.
Yeah. So जैसे कुछ तो मैंने अभी बताए हैं आपको, है ना? If you have noted, this entire video will also be uploaded on the YouTube channel of Community Healers. So entire information that I've shared with all of you right now will be available. It will be for your easy access whenever you want it. Secondly, if you want to research more on Switchwords and Energy Circles, there is a lot of information available on the internet. The Blue Iris website contains information and lists of all the universal switchwords, of all the open switchwords. So you can always access that. Because of paucity of time and lack of resources, it is not possible for me to share the entire list with you right now. So once you're able to identify the right switchword that works for you, go ahead and use it. Right?
Thank you.
Yeah. One EC for family be inside a personal diary. Just a second. Also for family EC, can we have more than one switch phrase? Let's take it one question at a time. Can EC for family be inside our personal diary? So just I was telling you, if it is in your diary, the EC is there in your diary, it should be unobstructed. जब तक डायरी खुली हुई है, तब तक it is working for you. जब डायरी बंद हो गई, it will stop working for you. है ना? Another also family EC, can we have more than one switch phrase? Yeah, so as I was telling you, you can have more than 3 switch phrases in a single EC. So अगर एक particular family के लिए you want an EC for protection, for example, this only, keep divine guard up. You can always keep एक divine वाला, एक immunity वाला, एक wellness वाला, related switch phrases you can keep in a single EC. Write the names of your family members and go on. You can use that. Yeah, it's blueiris.org. Thank you, Anu. Name of the website is blueiris.org. You can also become a member of their Facebook group under the name of Switchwords. Yeah. Aanchal raised her hand. Aanchal, please unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, hi, I'm Aanchal here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to know, is there a particular number? How many times should you repeat the switch word?
Yeah, so as I was telling you at the beginning of the session also, do not, complicate things. I'll come back, Priyanka, to your question just a second. Do not complicate things. Do as what resonates with you. है ना? अगर आप चाहते हैं, you may want, if there's a particular number that you like, if you have a lucky number, say you have 9 is your lucky number, you may want to chant it for 9 times. You are a Hindu, you want to do your own chanting for 108 times. Please do that. A lot of people use switch words 28 times, 45 times. It is entirely up to you. इसके लिए कोई number या कुछ भी prescribed नहीं है.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Next. Okay, so Priyanka, ma'am, in PDF that will be shared with us post the session. Whatever you guys want, I will upload on the Community Healers Facebook page, Facebook group. I will share the Switchwords wala PDF book of James Shunyam Nirav that I have. I will share that with you people on the group as well. And another thing that I can share is probably the list of all the switchwords with details that I've shared today in the session. I will post that document also in the Community Healers group.
That would be great.
So this is the Facebook page you'll be sharing it, right, ma'am?
Yes, I'll be sharing on the Community Healers Facebook page, right? I hope all of you are members of that. If not, then please subscribe.
And ma'am, when will the video be uploaded on YouTube?
It takes about a day or two, and that's all. So Sid is going to do probably loaded by the evening tomorrow. Usually we take a day. And Aanchal is there. You can ask your questions on Community Healer page. She would love to answer them. She's a group expert there, and she answers a lot of questions there. So if you have any questions specifically, Aanchal, I would just like you to take one more thing, specifically anything for pain.
Sorry?
Anything that we can use for pain.
There are actually Saket, lot of numbers that are used for pain. Jaise 58 hai, 911 hai. These are the divine healing codes or the numbers that are used. So if anyone is experiencing pain, you can use 58, you can use 911. There's another switch word. It's not actually a switch word, it's a diffusing word. Healing fern. Healing fern.
Okay.
So you can use that also wherever there is pain. Yeah, that can be used.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, so we can have 3 switch phrases for 3 members in a single. Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. 3 switch phrases, 3 family members in a single EC. That's a personalized EC for each of the family members, right? If EC is broken, I'll just answer the question that on the chat box first. If EC is broken, then with which method we can discard it? You may want to cut it. So you can take, if it's laminated, you may want to take a scissors, just cut it across and you just place it somewhere because it is no longer serving any purpose. Otherwise, you may, so the EC will stop broadcasting, it will stop working once it is placed upside down. That is something that I forgot to mention in the session. So EC is broadcasting when it is like this on my wall, if you can see. तो आपके पास अगर EC ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है टेबल के ऊपर, यहाँ से वॉल के ऊपर, टेबल वाले को उल्टा कर दीजिए, it will stop broadcasting. Even if it's a personal EC, it will stop broadcasting. And if it is crumpled, usko just, cut it up and just keep it somewhere. And does EC have a lifespan? So as long as it is broadcasting, I think it should work for you. And if it has worked for you for, let's say, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you want to change it, you may want to just use a new EC and you feel that it's done its job. Just intention ke liye, just particular thing ko manifest karne ke liye aapne usko lagaya tha. If the job is done, then yeah, you're good to go. Use it and use another one next. Yeah, somebody was asking a question.
You said something about cut it and keep it in some place. You can't dispose it.
So yeah, see, personally, EC को मुझे ऐसा लगता है काट के डस्टबिन में नहीं फेंकना चाहिए. Anu, you want to say something on this?
At the Switchwords group, they say you can dispose it off. It has worked its work, and now you can dispose it off in the dustbin as well. Because once it's cut, it is not an EC anymore.
Bas theek hai, you can then use it, dispose it in the dustbin as well. Thanks, Anu.
Aanchal, are you going to share the Switchwords group also on FB Community Healers? Which group to join?
I would not want
there are
to.
many,
I don't know,
and
Saki.
all of them are not.
Okay, she'll share the group policy specifically doesn't allow sharing of any groups there for very
I'm
specific.
just asking because there are some inauthentic groups as well for Switchwords.
No. So Aanchal will share it here. We don't have any issues about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to. This is the one I've specifically mentioned it here. If you want to note it down, you guys. The Facebook group ka link is the Switchwords ka main group hai. It is known as Switchwords. You may want to just use the particular link. If you want, I can just copy it in the chat box as well. अगर आप वहाँ से उसको उठाना चाहते हैं, I don't know.
That would be a great idea, I guess.
I will just type it, okay? Because I don't think I'm able to copy it from here. If you guys can note it, please. I'm unable to copy it into the chat box. It's the www.facebook.com/groups/Switchwords main group. This is the link, exact link. And the website also, that's quite simple, blueiris.org. These are the authentic ones. There are multiple people, multiple things going on. So these are the authentic people. Right.
If you could share the link for your community healers FB page also.
Sorry?
If you could share the link for the community healers FB page also, it become easier for us to search that. I think I'm a member of that, but I'm not very sure. So if that could be shared, then it gets easier to confirm if you're in the right group.
See, the group policy of community healers will not allow.
Aanchal, she wants community healers link.
Acha, community healers.
Oh, yeah.
Put both of them in the chat box now.
Yeah. Anu, thank you very much. Anu has done both of those.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Both of them are available in the chat box now.
Thank
you, Anu.
Thank you guys for joining in. We had a wonderful session. Thank you, Aanchal. It was really wonderful to have you here and understand what the switchwords are. I hope all of you enjoyed the session. We would definitely love a feedback on the community healers. That would help us plan the sessions. What more do you want? We would like to listen to that also, because we have so many experts out there. So if anything particular you want to learn, you want to understand, that would be great. Give us your feedback.
Yeah.
Aanchal, it was a lovely session, very interesting and very informative. Very nice session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Aanchal.
One thing that I would like to add before we leave is, I always say, please pay it forward. And that's the policy that everyone in the group also follows. If this session has an impact on your lives, you think that this has helped you in any manner, just take this forward, pay it forward. Please share it with people. Please share the switch words and numbers and the energy circle things with everybody around you. Pay it forward. That is something that I urge all of you to do. Thank you so much for being a patient audience. Thank you so much for being here. It was lovely. Thank you, Saket.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Aanchal.
Aanchal.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you